Hi everyone, and welcome to Dice and Dynamics, a hard-hitting live play D&D show on Twitch, where questions such as, would you hit a grandma if she was a cultist, are answered with things such as, yes, enthusiastically. Hi, I'm Fish, and I'm playing Jeremina.
Thank you, Fish. Thank you for such a wonderful read-in. And as we talk about hitting grandmas, I'd like to talk about our sponsor today, Domino's Pizza. Advocating for violence against grandmas since 1982. Sure.
What are we doing?
They're not gonna buy your.
We're trying to get that sweet pizza sponsor.
No, look. If Domino's Pizza would like to change the change the content of this ad, they are more than welcome to do so by contacting us. But until that time, I'm just gonna kind of roll it. But so
make an Italian grandmother cry. Buy a pasta bowl.
There you go.
Oh, and while you're listening to this on your commute, probably to church, you can live out vicariously.
Beating up all the old ladies at church.
Plenty of grandmas in church, so...
Shut up, Karen.
All right. Anyways, now that the opening bit is done, let us jump back in where we left off. We left off in the sewers underneath Baldur's Gate, underneath Van Thamper Manor. You all have made your way sort of through this bricked-off underground sewer complex to eventually come to a room. And in that room, you found Thelmara Van Thamper, who, up until this moment, none of you had seen. And what you realize very quickly is that she is a very large and imposing woman, and she has just stabbed Thavius Krieg after hearing your approach. And it is with that is where we will pick up. So first things first, with the map, I have arranged the characters to the best of my ability, how I thought they would be, based around the description at the end of last episode. So you guys can tell me if you like that configuration or if there's anything that needs to be changed. And once we make those changes or adjustments, if any, we're going to roll initiative.
Nope, it's good for me.
Yeah, that looks about accurate to me.
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
All right, excellent. Well, with that, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
You know how long it's been since rolling on this fucking website again? Jesus
Foundry.
Christ.
I believe in you, Foundry.
You don't need EV3 there.
Oh, okay. Let me move them.
Go on my bonus deck.
Let's fucking go all in.
Hell yeah.
All right.
As like everyone is sort of getting their bearings, Jeremy is going to be like, "Oh my God, she actually for real fucking stabbed him." Marty, first aid. Olin, you and me, we're ganking that son of a bitch. Silkez, make sure Marty don't die. Reya, you do you. You do what makes you happy, okay? In this moment, whatever that looks like.
She nods. Silkez, do you need Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I have an idea.
All right. And with that, our initiative count is set. And we will start off the initiative count with... I think Olin's dex is probably higher than Marty's.
Probably, yeah.
So I believe Olin would go first.
Maybe, okay? It may... yeah, okay.
It's a potential, you know.
It's a potential, don't ever knock it. By the way, sorry everybody, my throat is fucked, so y'all are gonna have to listen to me talk like this all fucking night, so...
Honk, honk, honk.
And also he's on call, so if he disappears...
Yeah, I am on call, so I might... I'm hoping not. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. People need to stop being lawyers. Okay, so... stop being lawyers, dude. Let me play my game. So Olin's going to get the door open and see this crazy bitch. Yeah, she's the one on the right, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Olin, with a speed of 30, is going to charge. Hold on, where the fuck is 30? 30 here. All right, so right there. Thank you. And as a bonus action, he's going to use steady aim, and he's going to grab the rusty dagger and essentially try to throw it at her hand that's holding the dagger to try to get her to not be able to put as much force into the next attack.
Point of order on steady aim. I'm not sure you're able to use it after moving.
No, give your advantage on your next roll on your current turn. You can use this. Oh, if you haven't moved. Fuck, never mind. Okay, well, then there's 2 daggers going at this bitch. Who gives a fuck? All right, so he's throwing 2 daggers at her.
Easy enough. Go ahead and roll to strike.
All right, one's the rusty dagger, because, you gotta roll the rusty dagger. Normal. Natural 20.
No!
Oh, hey. Okay, so, is that the first roll? Jeez.
That's the first roll.
Okay, fantastic. That will obviously hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I threw the cult dagger up there. Okay.
Let me pull up a notepad to do some quick math on.
And then I'll have to roll sneak attack. Oh, almost. Oh, wow, I rolled 2 ones. Rolled 2 fucking ones on my damage. God damn it.
Alright. And would you get sneak attack?
I haven't thrown sneak attack. I'm trying to find where to click.
I don't believe you would get sneak attack here.
She knew we were there. That's right.
Yep, this is not a surprise round, so...
Okay, and then I'll just roll the second attack. I don't add dex to it, right? For the offhand?
For the offhand, for damage, no.
Is it dex or proficiency I don't add?
It would be dex.
Okay, so
but
that
only
is...
but only for the damage.
Only for damage. So that's your roll. You do hit a second time.
18. Okay, so then damage on this one is normal. Another 1. Fuck.
Wow.
So a total of 7 points of damage on her.
Okay.
With 2 daggers.
Math. Okay. So you dart in and you take your 2 knives and throw them. They strike true and sort of thud against her shoulder. She will react and sort of hunch over, doing her best to sort of pull the knives out of her after they've struck. She raises her hand and sort of lashes it out towards you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on, bitch.
Shit.
Let's get it. Come on.
Legendary actions? What is this?
No, this is a reaction. She's casting a spell.
Okay.
Fuck.
Fuck.
12.
Okay. I need to get a dice roller up.
Shit. All right. Oh, this is gonna get aggressive. Let's go.
Okay, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3. She tosses her hand out, and from the ground in front of you, from in between the sort of stones here, you see a sort of molten swelling, and then a sort of lick of flame bursts up from underneath you and catches you by surprise. Takes 17 points of fire damage.
Am I confident in assuming this is Hellish Rebuke?
If you have Hellish Rebuke on your spell list, you would know that this is Hellish Rebuke, yes.
Okay, cool. Jeremy is gonna be like, that's my thing! Get your fucking own thing!
That's Owen's turn.
Okay, Marty, you are up.
Cool. Side note, can we get the initiative changer swapped for Marty and Olin?
I am working on that currently.
Thanks, Sean. In the meantime, though, Marty will say, EV3, get in there. And EV3 will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, I can go 40, 40, rush past Olin, and then Marty will use her bonus action to make it dash to there, just pushing between the two of them, and it's 6'9" frame. I'm imagining looking up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Marty will go ahead and use her action to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh god.
That is not the notepad I was looking for.
And she will go there and use her action to also dash. So
Okay.
that's where Marty is at right now.
Fair enough. So as you approach, oops, hold on, give me a second here. As you approach the form of Thavius Krieg, you notice two things. The first one is he is not doing well, whether it be he is either about to perish or is in the process of perishing. And then the other thing is next to his hand closest to you is a box made of sort of a reddish blackish metal with maze-like patterns on it that has sort of been dropped from his hand and tumbled over once or twice.
Does it look like it would fit in a particular hidden compartment in a like a murdered sickly man's bedroom?
Yeah, you would say it would kind of look about like that.
Okay.
If such a thing were to exist.
If such a thing were to exist. Okay. Mary will use her item interaction to pick that up and put it in her pocket.
Okay, fair enough. You do so.
What does she put in her pocket?
The maze cube thing. Because that looks important, and clearly that matters to this guy somehow, and he's about to die. Like, okay, come, we're gonna get you out of here. And that's going to be her turn.
Okay, it is Reya's turn. She is going to go ahead and... gotta get my ruler out here.
There you go.
She is also going to dash, and she is going to come running in with her sword out, slung over her shoulder. She's going to sort of come right by you, Marty, leap over the body of Thavius Krieg in between Marty and EV3 and come to rest just at the foot of the bed on the other side, and will bring her sword to bear towards Thelmara's rear. Okay. It is Thelmara's turn.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, fuck.
First thing she is going to do is utilize an item interaction.
Uh-oh.
She is going to interact with something on a cord around her neck. She fishes it out of her... Actually, no, this wouldn't be an item interaction. I decided that this was going to be an action if she did this. So this is her action. She takes the cord out from underneath her sort of high-collared dress and places it in her mouth. It is a whistle, and she blows on it very hard and very loud, and a sound is sort of shot through the chamber. And then with her bonus action, she's going to look at you, Olin, and sort of put her hand forward and mutter something under her breath, and you feel a sort of chill wash over you. Some sort of effect has been cast on you, but you can't really tell what. Okay, Silkez, it's your turn.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, hold on. I also need to get the ruler. That's 30 feet. He's going to take his happy little self. God, please let me. And move himself. Boundary. I'm begging you constantly. There we go. He's gonna move up there.
Okay.
He is not going to dash. But he is going to... Hold on. There we go. He's going to point at Thelmyra Van Thamper, and he is going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
All right. What does she need to roll in regards to that?
That'll be a whiz save.
Whiz save.
The way it looks is he kind of puts his hand over his mouth, and he just like levels his eyes at her, and he's speaking under his breath.
Okay. 21 to save.
Yeesh. That's alright.
Does it do half damage? Or anything of that nature?
On a failed save, it takes... I'm going to kill... Yeah, half damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that. Either roll full damage and half it, or roll half the dice, your choice.
There we go. That's going to be 6.
6. Okay. You see her... That's psychic damage, correct?
Yep.
You see her wince, and as she shakes most of the spell off, you do see it damage her. Anything else you'd like to do, Silvez?
No, that's his turn.
All right, Jeremina, you are up.
Jeremina is going to take the shield of the Hidden Lord off and present it. She's going to say, I think she like whistles at Thelmyra, and she says, "Remember this?" Before she charges forward, she's going to say, "Marty, you need EV3 on that door. She just summoned help, and I'm not blocking it."
Got it.
And she's going to. Okay, yeah. She's gonna get up to... As she's, like, sweeping past them, she's going to give Silkez and Olin, like, a very shaky smile. She's going to... I saw Olin get hit with that spell, right?
Yes. It
Okay.
was a very visual effect.
Okay, cool. I'm going to brush past Olin, and yeah, I think like instead of giving him a smile, I'm going to lean over, and I think she's gonna say, "Baby, remember, it's us. It's 5-6 against 1. We're all good." And I'm going to cast Divine Favor. Or Heroism, sorry.
Okay.
Olin?
What does that give me?
It'll get pulled up eventually.
It's all good.
I can pull it up if it doesn't pull up. Right,
It went there. It went there. Can't be frightened. Gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, what's your ability modifier?
It is 3.
Okay, so +3. Okay.
Okay, and then with my bonus action, what is our thing with casting multiple spells?
You can only cast 2 spells in a turn if one of them is a cantrip.
Cool. I am going to do Quickened Firebolt on Thelmyra.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to strike.
Okay. Oh. That's gonna be a crit fail.
That unfortunately misses.
my
You launch the spell wide, and it sort of splashes against the wall behind her. her able to sort of see it coming and move fairly deftly to avoid it.
Cool. Yeah, I've already given my suggestion out to Marty, but I'm just gonna end my turn. I think definitely kind of winded by such a sudden and quick loss. But I think Jeremina kind of ends her turn by like trying to bait Thalmyra. She's being very loud and noisy.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, Thalmyra has something to say, but we'll roll around to her turn on that. With that, as long as you're done, Jeremina, that brings us to the top of the order, and it is Olin's turn.
All right. Can Olin sense what this did to him? Like, if he assess himself, can he feel any difference?
The sensation has currently passed. But you can make a Arcana check utilizing your action if you're concerned about it.
Fuck that. He'll deal with it later.
Okay.
All right. So he's going to finish the sprint of 20 feet to be across from EV3. Does that give him? Right. Does that give him the advantage? Because of flanking or no?
I will say sure. You can have advantage for flanking.
All right. If not, he has sneak attack anyway, so I'd be okay. All right. So what did she do with the daggers that was in her?
She sort of tried to brush them off. So they're either still in her or at her feet. So if you're trying to flourish, those are your roleplay prompts. But feel free to grab one if you would like.
Okay. Olin, seeing one of the daggers, he'll go to do his slide like he normally does, and pick up the dagger. And as he's paying attention towards the other to EV3, he's going to stab her into the side with the rusty one.
Okay.
Give that girl some tit.
22 to hit.
That will hit.
And as he goes,
that'll be with sneak.
Yep, that'll be with
first
sneak. One. So damage, normal. A fucking 6. And I forget, is there a sneak attack button in this fucking thing?
I always included it in my damage rolls for Duvon. It's
R.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Oh, fuck. Okay, so
2d6. Would you be at 2d6 or 3d6 currently at level 4?
It's at level 4.
Okay.
Isn't that thing normal?
Yeah. No, you're correct. Sorry, I just wanted to be sure that you weren't getting cheated out of dice. Okay.
I'll verify later. I don't care. And then when he does that first strike, he'll reach under her and grab the one that's in her shoulder.
Okay.
And attack her again. So this is offhand.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta fix the cold dagger thing. Okay, so I'll just use the one I just had.
Yep, no worries. Daggers be daggers.
Another 22.
Wait.
That will also hit.
And damage. Another 6, but my
-4, so 2.
2. So a total of 12 points of damage into her. And that's Olin's turn.
All right. With that hefty flourish and sort of the removal and replacement of the dagger into her, you hear her sort of heave and wheeze with pain as you're getting stabbed, and she will once again swing and will cast a spell. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20, bitch.
Yo!
All right. So with that, the sort of the rock once again sort of bubbles and permeates, and that flame launches up at you, and
he'll be ready and pull the daggers out of her for more pain and backflip out of the chute of magma.
Okay.
Like backflip off her chest or something like that.
Cool. As you do so, the flame licks you a little bit. You do take 6 points of damage, but you missed most of the impact.
And he'll just look up and grin at her. That's all he'll do.
And don't forget the temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, no, that fucking saved me. I only lost 3 points. Thank you.
Right. With that, it is Marty's turn.
Marty will do what Jeremy has suggested, and will say, EV3, get to the door. And EV3 will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, to there. What was it? And we'll hold their... Well, no, I don't think they can hold their action, never mind. But it will hang out there and wait for something to try to attack it.
Okay.
In the meantime, Marty is going to look over this guy. Does it look like a Spare the Dying will help, or does she have to spend the spell slot?
As you look down, it appears as though you could likely believe that Thabius Krieg has passed. He is no longer with us.
What? That's just like really fucking fast. Jesus Christ.
He's an NPC. He's not as hard.
He doesn't get to live.
He doesn't. Yeah.
He wasn't a part
Marty
of the next
is
session.
still a good person, so she is going to still. She doesn't know better, so she's just going to use her action to still try to spare the dying, to sort of like trying to like cover up the blood on his neck, and it's just sort of like oozing out between her hands, and it's just not working. And she's like, "It's not working! It's not working! It's not working!" And that'll be her turn.
All right. Fair enough. All right, it is Reya's turn. Reya is going to look down as Marty says that with like a look of somewhat disbelief, which then turns to frustration, which then turns to anger, and she is going to go ahead and take one step in to replace EV3, and will pull her sword back and swing and attempt to hit Thamara. Thamara, however, having just received a sort of salvo of dagger strikes from Olin, is either watching out of her peripherals very well, or is in some elevated state of fight or flight, and is able to sort of duck out of the way as Reya takes a wild, angry swing. A little high, which gives Thamara just enough room to dip her head down, and the sword goes over the top. Which... Alright, well, she's pissed off, so she goes ahead and takes her sword and runs her hand flat along the blade, and it erupts into flames. She's casted Branding Smite.
Oh my god.
Damn, I was gonna say, if that's a flame tongue, I want that bitch.
I don't know if
You have
Olin could
everything
wield it.
flame
It's a
tongue.
great sword, unfortunately.
Olin will
Just
try. No,
everything
I'm
else.
kidding.
Wait, is it Searing Smite or Branding Smite? Because Branding Smite is radiant. I'm only asking that because I'm literally about to do the same
Oh,
thing.
searing. Sorry, it's
Okay.
flame. It's gonna be flame damage.
Sorry.
My bad. I got them mixed up. Okay.
They
with
sound
that,
the same, you know?
yes. It is Thamara's turn, and she has her action. But first, speech is a free action. So she's going to look at you, Jeremina, and address your goading. To which she's going to say, "Of course, I recognize it." And then she's going to look over you and say, "And judging by the look of you, I think it speaks to you, doesn't it, sister?" At which point, she is going to use her first proper action of the combat, and she's going to divvy up some unarmed strikes. To which she turns
Fuck
to you,
this
Olin,
bitch.
and just whoom,
I love
absolutely
the grandma monk.
tosses a
Yeah,
haymaker
Okay.
at you
Okay.
for a...
Do I have this thing that rogues have? I don't know if I have it yet.
Not yet. No uncanny dodge.
God damn it.
That is
like-
a
Something.
Come on. Come on.
5, 6, 7, 8, 18 to hit.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, it does.
All right. So she boom strikes you, and the first thing you feel is the impact, to which you take 4 bludgeoning damage, and then
Oh,
after that, there's this
no.
burst, this sort of painful radiation through your body as you also take 4 necrotic damage on top of the 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Olin is not doing well at all, but he's.
I imagine he's doing about as well as your voice.
he's almost. Yeah, it's almost gone.
At which point she will see Olin sort of struggling back from that, will turn around and swing at Reya, attempting to hit Reya with her bare fists.
Bonk, bonk.
When did she become a druid? No, I'm kidding. Sorry. That was so bad.
To which she swings at Reya and strikes her in the chest, and there's sort of a reverberating twang as she hits Reya, but directly strikes her armor, and doing no damage. And
That hurt my knuckles thinking about it.
Yeah, oh my god.
And let's see. Does she
Like
have any
punching
more?
a frying pan.
Yeah. Does she have any more bonuses that she can do? No. Okay, so that will conclude her turn, and it is your turn, Silkes.
Woo! Alright, let's kill this grandma.
Oh, this fucking hurts.
Let's
Sorry.
kill this grandma.
Let's kill this grandma.
Hey, boo-boo, let's kill the grandma.
Hey, boo boo.
Let's put her in a grave.
Alright, why not? Let's try it.
That's so fucking rude.
It's like one of those, like. No, I'll type it.
Hey, boo-boo, it's the apocalypse.
Nah,
Let's put
that's
him in
not
a
worth it.
grave.
Fuck that, actually.
Oh my god, I hate my voice.
Ooh. Oof. Big oofs, my guys. Sorry, I was looking through my spells this entire time, and I still don't have any good ones for the situation. And I'm not putting Silkes in that fight. He's gonna get demolished.
Punch Grandma.
So what he will do, then... allow me to bust out the ruler once more. He's going to... run... here. Behind Olin. It's 25 feet of movement. He's going to gently pat Olin on the shoulder, say, "You've got this." And cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
I appreciate you.
And then he's just gonna shuffle back for the last 5 feet.
Okay, easy enough. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
It hasn't rolled for me yet. Just to.
Don't
heads up.
worry.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you know it hasn't gone through yet. So.
There we go.
If you haven't, Silkes, I think you need to click the button.
I already did.
Oh, okay, so it's just
this is
chugging.
just how Foundry is going.
Oh, holy shit, Silkes!
Nice.
Let's go! You just healed me back to half. All right. Olin's ready for more punches, bitch. Let's go.
Cool beans. With that, we are on to Jeremina's turn.
Cool. Taking a second to assess the situation and what Thalmyra said to her, she's going to kind of level a look at her, and she's going to say, "I killed my other sisters. This isn't going to be any different." And she's going to snap her attention to Marty and say, I think getting kind of soft, and she's going to don her axe chained to her belt, and she's going to kind of heft it up as if she's like almost like revving a lawnmower.
Hell yeah.
And the axe is going to like come alight with runes, and just start to faintly glow. She cast Branding Smite, and she's going to look at Marty, and she's going to say, "Baby girl, I'm pretty sure he's dead, but we need you back up in the fight. You did what you could, and you did your best. You still got time to get him back, alright? Death curse is over. Um,
Fuck. And she's like wiping her eyes, like buzzing on them.
Olin's getting his ass handed to him, and Silkez can't keep him up for very long, okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
and
about
I'm
to
also
fucking
about
go
to get
Super
my ass
Saiyan.
beat.
It's all good.
Excuse me.
And she's going to smile very warmly at Marty, and then say, "Alright, wish me luck, baby! I've got a lot of mama issues to work through." And she's gonna walk forward the 10 feet and, bringing, I think she has looped the axe so the chain is resting over her bracer, and she draws it across, and it makes this, like, heavy, clinking sound. And then shield forward, it's just she just hits her with her axe. And okay. Whew. I'm always so scared that I somehow put in these weapons wrong. Okay. Oh, I forgot to activate. 19!
19 will hit.
Okay.
Nice. Waddle.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay, have fun.
Thank you, Moody. I appreciate that.
I got you.
Swing, swing, swing! Chop, 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 chop.
Time to
So this
Time to
this
work through
fight
my
is
mama
brought to you
issues.
by the loss of my voice. Make sure you don't get sick. The shit sucks.
brought to you by the Ad Council for social distancing.
That's the thing. I've been wearing a mask this whole motherfucking time.
Wait, does Jax go to school with other kids?
Yes. Well, it's that sickness that's been literally going through the country.
Oh my god, 2 nat 1s on that 2d6.
Oh, it sucks. We've been last game was all the good rolls. We got fucked for this one. No,
How
so
have you been rolling this entire time, sir?
Sir, you stole our nat 20s.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You're stealing them. Give them back.
I
All right.
stole all of them.
Apologize about that.
You're good.
Got the nervous bladder there.
I know, bitch is gonna die.
Okay.
I understand, bro.
Okay. How much was that total for damage? 11?
That is 11, yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. Did I miss it? Did you describe the hit itself?
No. So while bringing the axe down, and I think she, someone give me a body part. Oh,
Arm.
you know what? I know exactly what she's going to do. With her, I think as like Thalmyra is retracting from just wildly beating on everybody, she kind of turns the axe, like she throws the axe over her arm and draws it back like she's drawing on a violin, like cutting at the exposed soft tissue, her forearms and everything. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. You strike true, and you see the sort of flame lick up and around her from your casted smite, though it doesn't seem like the flame is quite as effective as you might have expected it to be.
Radiant.
Oh, radiant. Okay, yeah, then you're good. So the blast of radiant energy is precisely as effective as you would expect it to be.
I got something in mind for this bitch on that fire resistance. Ooh.
Anything else?
Yes. Nope. As she ends her turn, she's gonna look over at Silkez and she's gonna say, "Hey, Silkez, word of inspiration for me or anybody else here? Like, can you keep our moods up high in this fight? I'm getting really anxious and scared." And that'll be the end of her turn.
All right, we are back to the top of the order, and it is Olin's turn. But before we get into that, at the door there is you hear a clatter of activity as EV3 is met by a creature.
Wow. Hello.
And this creature comes running on all fours and sort of slides. You hear the scrape of its claws against the stone floor of the sewer. It sort of smashes into the door frame and rears up against EV3. And what you see is it has sort of a sickly, pallid green skin and these like large, devilish, if it were, looking barbs coming from all around its skin, its back, its arms, and its entrance music plays. A new contender has entered the fight.
Gross! I gotta use my classic on that one.
All right, I will alter that
Oh,
slightly.
fuck.
Olin, it is your turn.
All right. How does she look right now?
She's up, but like in the loosest sense of the term. Like she's taking a beating, and is not looking great, but still looks like she's capable of fighting.
Okay. Olin is going to drop one of the cultist dagger that he has and pull out the raven dagger. And he's going to mutter something in Barovian that nobody understands yet. And he's going to attack with both of those again into her.
Okay, go ahead and roll to strike.
Flanking with Reya.
Mm-hmm.
23 to hit.
Yes.
That will hit.
7 points of damage with Sneckaturk.
Okay.
Nekaturk.
6 points of damage, so 13 so far. And then offhand attack, advantage, a 26.
That will
Oh,
hit.
that's a natural 20.
Ooh!
Oh, okay.
Again, stealing.
Sorry. And there's no crit. Yeah. All right, crit. 9 minus 4.
So 5.
5. So a total of 18 points of damage against her.
Okay. She once again reacts gutturally from being stabbed multiple times. The second blade digging deep into sort of her, in between two of her ribs, and she cries out slightly. And you start seeing a bit of frustration and desperation crossing over her face.
Olin is in Jason Bourne mode. He's not registering her emotions anymore.
Nice.
She's not
okay.
even a person.
Nope, she is a target.
Okay. Is that your turn, Olin?
Yeah, that is Olin. Oh, no, because I already used my bonus. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Marty, you are up.
Cool. So Marty is going to sort of like just like look around the room, try to figure out what happens, and then she hears the thing slam into the door, and she's like, "What the fuck? No!" Fucking damn it! What the fuck is that? No.
Do I want to look at the map?
No. But and she'll say, "Fucking hit it!" But Evie will do that, and we'll like go to Pound Town on this dude.
Heh.
Fuck. Or try to. Failed miserably.
So it will swing its sort of its arm that is under repair and will miss either due to its unfamiliarity or just sort of the overall clunkiness of the arm itself.
And then Mario will be like, "Shit," and will and she'll like call to the group, "Did anyone hurt? I can't see around her."
Not yet, baby. We're about to be real bad, though, okay?
Great, wonderful. And so she will sort of like jump up to Reya very quickly and sort of just like carefully touch her and say, "I'm sorry," and then move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll stay to there, back. And what she does is she casts heroism.
Aww.
Nice. That's adorable.
Yee. Cast spell. Awesome. So she now has 3 temporary hit points and cannot be frightened.
All right, easy enough. Anything else?
That was her action and bonus action, so she will just spend the rest of the time sort of trying to get the struggling with the crossbow bolt.
All right, it is the creature's turn, and it rears up and takes some swipes at EV3, with a 25 to hit,
Yeah,
a 15 to hit,
that will just hit.
and a natural 20.
That will also
EV3
hit.
is not gonna exist.
No, my baby.
EV3 is about to get their shit rocked.
Well, no, I like this thing. Oh fuck, not updated.
Yeah, that's...
We'll build it better.
We have the technology.
We have the technology.
We have
We'll
the
just
technology.
get Marty's mom to forge a few more documents.
Oh.
Math.
Sorry, bub. You're playing the Math Rocks game.
24 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
Total?
fuck.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, I forgot to update EV3 sheet, but this will take a second.
The question is
EV3 is just standing.
Oh god. Be a Torbjorn. Start fixing your turret.
All right.
I'm gonna try.
That ends the creature's turn. And it is Reya's turn. She is going to once again take her sword, now sort of alight with flame, and will swing it at Thamara. With advantage because she is flanked. Okay, that is a hit. She buries her sword into Thamara's side. Okay. Thalmara sort of stumbles forward, and does not look very well, for lack of a better term. And that will conclude. I mean, no, fuck it.
Action surge?
No, not action surge. She's going to go ahead and run her hand along her sword again and light it up a second time, utilizing another smite.
Yes.
It is now Thamara's turn. She is in a bad state, bleeding heavily and currently surrounded. She looks up at you, Jeremina,
Down.
and sort of has a very ghoulish, defeated look on her face. And she'll take the knife that she killed Fabius Krieg with, and will say, I think we'll see each other again. At which point she'll just take it and slash her own throat.
Oh shit.
And she collapses to the ground,
Can
bleeding in a gurgling, bloody mess.
I do something insane while she's dying? Not anything mechanical.
Yeah, sure.
I want to, when she collapses to the ground and she's gurgling, I want to drop the axe by her head, grab her face with my hand, and look into her eyes as she's dying.
Okay, easy enough.
Thank you.
Yes. That will count as your object interaction on your turn, given that a corpse is indeed an object. Other than that, you're good. Silkez, it is your turn.
Silkez will clear his throat and say, well, I mean, I feel like that's a bit of a game changer. And slap a bardic inspiration on Jeremina.
Guys!
Don't worry. And then he will turn to the monster and be like, please, please stop. And he'll rub his hands together and go and cast blindness on the monster.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What kind of save is that?
That is a con save.
Fuck. It is a devil, though. So what
Con
do you got?
save.
No idea what kind of.
That is a 11 to save.
Let's go.
It does not go. It does not hit.
Blindness.
Ah.
So it's fine now.
Okay, so you utter those words and direct the spell at this creature, at which point you see it sort of recoil back from EV3, having just like mauled it, and it howls as it like sort of scratches at its own eyes. Cool. Anything else, Silkez?
Nope, that's it.
Coolio.
He'll be like, somebody go handle that.
All right. Jeremina, you're up. You have used your object interaction. Other than that, what would you like to do?
Standing up, she's gonna pop her neck some, and she's gonna turn on her heel, and she's going to. I always really fucking hated dogs. And wait, damn. Okay. She'll walk there. And I think she's walking very casually, just letting the axe drag behind her. And as she's walking, she's just going to sort of snap her fingers twice, drawing up a small flame. And then she's gonna kind of shoot it out. She's gonna hit it with Firebolt.
Okay, easy enough. Go ahead and roll to strike. And you do have advantage because it can't see you.
Fuck yeah.
Big money knows whammies.
That is
Nice.
going to be, a 23 to hit.
Get it.
Also ignores fire resistance.
Okay. All right. You see it. You see the bolt strike the creature, but it doesn't do quite as much as you might expect.
It ignores fire resistance.
The creature has fire immunity.
Damn. Ooh. She's gonna send that out, and she's gonna like pause, and I think she's kind of looking at the creature and she's like, nobody else hit it with fire. It just gobbles it up.
Reya looks at her sword and sort of.
I know, baby. You think we'd get a different thing going on, right? Like hellfire.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I just watched a woman die. I'm really my head. Olin, do something. That'll be the end of my turn.
Olin has mundane shit. What the fuck you think he gonna do?
All right, yes, that does bring us to Olin's turn. We are back at the top of the order. Fortunately, no more crazy pallid green devil beasts have entered the combat this round.
Great.
This round.
This round.
All right. Olin's going to. Fuck. Hold on. God.
Olin's gonna get some water.
I've been drinking. It don't matter. This shit's fucking me up. Olin's going to run and bonus action dash to go next to this thing, and with Eula's dagger, he is going to stab this bitch as hard as he can.
Okay.
Come on, Eula.
Oh, with advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
21 to hit.
All right, that will definitely hit.
And it's a normal damage, right? Even though it's blind, it doesn't mean it's a crit, right?
Yes, that is correct. Unless you did indeed crit, which
No.
you did not. So,
No.
nope, just regular damage.
6 points of damage.
And you would get sneak attack on this attack because of
Thank you.
EV3's location.
I don't know why. I thought a sneak attack, and then when I asked that question, for some reason I went stupid, and I was like, I from sneak attack.
All good.
Another 6.
6. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, you dig the dagger into a sort of softer part of its belly, and it screams and howls. Once again, still desperately vying for its sight.
That's all I got.
All right.
I'm looking up the rogue thing the sneak attack.
Yep.
Is 6 a second ago?
Yep, it is.
Marty, you are up. You and EV3.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So, I'm imagining that EV3's clampy arm is now gone to shit. So what it will do is go ahead and just pop it off, and you watch the circuitry sort of stop firing as it will go ahead and put that energy into other things. Specifically repairing, quote unquote, repairing itself. Normal for 12 points of health back. That is not as helpful as I wish it would be. Alright. And then, Marty is going to finally be fixing up the crossbow, and will go ahead and fire it at the monster. With advantage because it is blind.
Yep.
Nice! A 21.
That will hit.
21. And she will go ahead and roll damage for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hey guys, I think we're going to hell. 6.
Olin kind of was already in Barovia, so it's the same, kind of the same thing. No, I'm kidding.
Oops. Okay, the bolt once again goes and sticks in the creature. It doesn't like that. It big angy. And in its big anginess, it was at the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. In its big anginess, it is going to take its 3 attacks, and it is going to swing wildly. 1 attack at Olin.
The one on Olin will be at disadvantage because EV3 will...
They're all at disadvantage because the creature can't see.
Oh, true. Right.
Yep.
Never mind.
Nope, all good.
EV3 still does that, but it doesn't mean anything.
That is a... math.
Wait a second.
That is a 19 to hit, Olin.
Yep.
Okay.
That's disadvantage. Fuck.
I rolled really well in fairness.
Yeah.
That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
It then lashes out with its next attack at disadvantage against EV3.
Alright.
And that is a 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. EV3 is able to, having just removed its arm, take its arm and whack away the attack with the arm it is holding.
Very.
And then what is going to happen is the devil, sort of swinging and lashing wildly, will step to the side, thereby giving Olin an attack of opportunity if he would like it, and will swing at Jeremina with its tail. And that is a 16 to hit Jeremina.
Yep, that is going to hit. What I like to imagine happens is as the creature whips its tail at her, she raises the shield, but then drops the shield because she's like, "Oh, your face!"
13 points of damage as this creature's spined tail thwaps into you. Olin, are you interested in that attack of opportunity?
Yeah, fuck yes.
Okay. Figured I would double
shit.
check in case you didn't hear me.
Thank you. I was fixing something on my side. Advantage, right?
Yes, advantage, and 22 will hit, and due to the fact that this is another creature's turn, you do proc sneak attack again.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah!
Yeah.
5 points of damage. Thank you. I'm just going to scroll up for the sneak again. Damage. 8. 13. 13 points of damage. Suck
Okay.
it, bitch. Alright.
Math. Okay. You're able to once again dig your dagger into the soft, cushy bits of this creature as it steps away from you to take a wild blind swing at Jeremina. Okay, with that ends the creature's turn, which I'm sure you're all relieved. It is now Reya's turn.
Does it roll to get sight back?
Is that how that works, Silkes? Does it at the end of its turn does it make another save? I can't remember.
I'm scrolling up for you guys.
I just did.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's con, you said, right?
Yep, con save.
Easy enough. Boop. Heh. 12.
Nope. Still
okay,
blind.
it is still blind.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's rolled very well on its like blind attacks, but also very poorly on its con saves, which is wild because it has a +4 con
God
save.
damn.
And it's just rolling only single digits on that particular roll. All right.
I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, no, it is not a weak creature. It is Reya's turn. She is almost out of resources, and that's not great. Let me look at her sheet.
Hey, this thing we're fighting has a neck, right?
Oh, it most certainly does.
Is it biteable?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is it what?
A
Is it
biteable?
What?
Rip its throat out.
Rip and tear.
Okay.
That's how you get
was,
my sickness, okay? Don't bite other don't bite other bone devils' necks.
That
That's how you
was
get sick.
that was Reya's last spell slot. So she is going to go ahead and
Want to hold the.
No, I'm thinking about the best course of action for her because I actually don't know if the best course of action is her moving close. She will. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. Oh shit, she's too far. All right. Well, then what she is going to do is she is going to take her movement and will go ahead and it was 30 feet to just behind Jeremina, right? Here? Yep.
So like here.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. She is going to run up, is going to take her sword, which is still alight with the smite she cast on it. She's going to take that sword and sort of tuck it under her arm, and pull up her crossbow, and will take a shot with her crossbow at the creature.
And that's just like a light crossbow, but she still fires it one-handed.
Yeah, that seems about right. A 17 to hit, so that will hit. The creature takes a bolt. It doesn't do particularly that much damage, but it's better than nothing. All right. That concludes Reya's turn. Remove Thamara here from the order. Silkes, it is your turn.
Yay! Foundry, I'm going to attack you. I'm going to kill and murder you.
Bite and attack.
There you go. Okay. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to have him do. Alright, so yeah, the monster's too far away to do much of anything. So for right now, he's going to shut. Reya! What? How are you feeling?
I am fine. I have not been hit.
Okay, cool.
Jeremina looks a bit worse for where I was trying to get to her.
He's gonna run down here. And he's gonna say, well, Ray, I'll be honest with you, I have horrible lungs, so I can only get this far. You take care of her now. Next time, I'll back you up.
Aw, thank you. I've never had two people fight over me like this.
Oh my god. Jeremina says as she's menaced down by this
Press
green
X to
spotted
doubt.
Scooby-Doo looking creature.
Turning around, she's got like a stupid
like
grin
a
on her face. Her
fucking-
face is just like covered in blood again. There's like a bruise swelling on the side of her face. She's like, oh, babies.
And that's gonna be his turn, because Foundry's being a little bitch.
Alright, fair enough. Foundry is indeed a little bitch. Jeremina, it is your turn.
Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Okay. I am going to using my free hand, I'm going to shit. Yeah, she's going to kind of reach down, trying to focus. She's going to grab her holy symbol, and she's going to focus on it, and flames are going to wreath from her hand, then start to crackle with, like, electricity and then sound, and her weapon again is going to glow, transferring through her chain, and taking her chain, she's going to heft it up and swing at the, she's gonna make an attack.
Sure thing. Advantage because the creature is still blinded.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. Probably a stupid fucking idea to do that, but oh well, the signal is already blown.
That will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. The creature also has to make a strength saving throw, or be pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
Oh my god, if that happens, I fucking swear to god, that would be hilarious. Let's see. There we go. Okay, it is a 22 to save, so I think it saves.
Yes.
Okay, but it does take damage.
Yes, 19.
19, okay.
8 bludgeoning or slashing or whatever, and then 11 thunder.
Okay. There's that large sort of, impact of sort of the thunder damage going off. The creature is tossed back slightly, but it maintains its footing. It was a pretty big hit, and the creature is beginning to look hurt.
When Jeremina tosses up the chain, she'll bring the chain up, and so it kind of wraps around its neck, and the axe digs into its side, and when it connects, there's just this, like, focused, like, cannon fire sound that erupts from it, and you can see Jeremina, like, visibly rear back, like, gritting her teeth, and that will be my turn.
Fantastic. With that brings us back to the top of the order. And from the top of the order. For those in the doorway with the creature, Olin and Jeremina specifically, you hear ruckus from elsewhere in the sewer. Presumably, those sleeping cultists are doing their best to make their way out of the chamber that they've been locked in.
What happened?
You do know that chamber has multiple entrances and exits.
Which we locked them all.
Upon my rewatch,
Olin removed the dagger.
The door closest to you guys is still locked, but the other one, the lock was removed. But you will also know that it would take a fair bit of time for those cultists to get from where they're at to where you are here. Which isn't to say that the cultists are particularly strong or particularly threatening, but their additional attacks on top of this beast may be concerning. So with that, you might want to kill this thing pretty fast. Olin, it is your turn.
All right.
Did you have some fish?
Yes. Could I talk before Olin takes his turn?
Absolutely. Speech is a free action.
Jermina's gonna say, so our little buddy's up in the other room. I gotta stop being smart. I can't see straight right now. People gonna be here soon. Need to kill this thing quick. And she's yelling that to the others. And she's gonna say, when I get my bearings, I'm gonna go out to the hallway to kill them.
DM, can I get a uh-oh sound from EV3?
Oh my god.
Thank you, EV3. Thank you so much, baby. That was nice. Thank you. Oh my god.
Alright, so is this bone devil, like, just barely in the way of the door?
Boop, boop. So the devil is kind of, when it took that wild attack at Jeremina, there is enough space that it would count as difficult terrain for you. So basically it would take you sort of 10 feet to squeeze by movement wise, but you could theoretically cross to its other side if that was what you were interested in doing.
Yeah, kind of going to the outside.
Yep.
Okay, how tall is the door?
The door is, it's like, imagine it as like a standard, like, door you could buy at Home Depot door that just...
Olin's gonna do some flair.
Hell yes.
Seeing the bone devil's basically up against the door and the wall, he's going to take, 2 steps back and basically Assassin's Creed up the wall and jump over to land on him to do a double dagger into the back.
Hell yes.
Yes.
You do have advantage as the creature is blinded, and also take inspiration from me for being over the top.
Thank you.
Combat.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
So advantage. That's an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, damage on him. That's an 8 max damage. Oh. Let's go.
Yo,
Nice.
And
you do get sneak.
I'm getting
on this.
Sneak. Yeah, getting the snack. Normal, a 3. Okay. Shit day rolls. Let's go. Just getting them out there.
And the creature howls in pain.
And then the offhand advantage, 19 to hit.
Will hit.
And then the dice, a 3. So 8 plus 3. That's 11 plus 3. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then as he does that, he's going to push himself off to land in the doorway, and then step out into the hallway to watch watch for anybody coming.
Okay, and you would now also be considered flanking with Jeremina as well.
Hi, baby.
Which I only mention because if the creature gets its vision back, that may be important. Okay, anything else, Olin?
No, because I used all my shit. That's Olin's turn.
Easy enough. Marty, it is your turn.
Sweet. Marty, who had noticed that Jeremina was already starting to feel bad, is already prepared for this, and she's going to move forward and basically find like the biggest gash on Jeremina and like give me 2 seconds, and we'll sort of like very quick give her a triage, and we'll bind up her wounds, and in doing so, we'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay,
Come on.
fair enough. We'll roll it.
Ugh. Oh no, that's all right. It's average. I'll
That's
take it.
average, yeah.
And EV3 is how's the monster looking?
The monster looks just about half as tough as it did when it showed up.
Great.
Oh.
No, we just
so-
gotta go.
EV3 is just Murray will sort of like look at it and says, just hit it. And EV3 will go ahead and smack it with its arm. Fuck it has a prop now.
Hell yes.
With advantage. Oh, fuck, are you kidding me? Okay. That'd be an 8 to hit then.
Ouch. That does not hit, unfortunately. The
That's
EV3
not-
takes a swing with its arm, holding its arm, and the creature will sort of wildly, in its blindness, toss that aside.
Mhm. Mario's like, you tried. And that'll be her turn.
Okie dokie. It is now the creature's turn. And it is once again going to flail wildly. At disadvantage due to blindness, and then it saves at the end of its turn, correct, Silkaz? Yep. Okie dokie. So, with that being considered, it is going to take its first swing at Jeremina.
EV3 will try to proc it, but even though it doesn't matter.
Okay, easy enough. EV3 makes a motion to block, and Jeremina, it is going to be 14 to hit.
That will hit.
That will hit. Okay.
Roll
I
badly.
yeah, I just remembered that I didn't actually give her scale mail, so this chainmail she's wearing is decorative.
Are you including the AC from the shield, which you are wearing?
Yes, that would only be +2, right?
At this current juncture, yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it would only be 14.
Okay. You take 8 points of damage.
Basically, like, just reset.
Everything.
It is now going to swing its arm again. This time, lashing out in the direction that EV3 had attacked it from. With a natural 1, so it is going to miss in kind. It and EV3 sort of swinging wildly at each other, but making little to no contact. And then as it does that, its tail is going to lash back and forth, and Olin, a 12 to hit. Nope. Okay.
Ooh, let's go.
Fair enough. That reaches the end of the devil's turn, which means it is now Reya's turn.
Did it
Reya.
roll?
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
As much as I would love this thing to stay blind.
Just stay blind. I'm gonna
Yeah,
guess
nice.
I'm gonna guess a 21 will save.
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay. And it sort of levels its eyes at all of you. Now able to see, and will not be rolling at disadvantage its next turn. Okay. With that being said, Reya is going to finish what she was doing after looking at Silkaz and being like, I mean, you know, you could. I get that your lungs aren't good, but you could just a little extra, a little push. She's going to step.
Reya, I am in heels.
she's going to step forward, and a sort of bright glow appears from her hands, and she's going to sort of still clutching her sword under her arm, clap a hand on Jeremina's shoulder. Jeremina, you get 10 points of HP back as she casts Lay on Hands on you, and then she's going to grab her sword and swing it around. The flame sort of reigniting as she re-wields it. And she is going to take the remainder of her movement to get as close to the creature as possible, even though she cannot attack it because she's just used her action. Okay. Silkaz, it is your turn. You are in heels in a sewer. What do you do?
Truly. They're boot heels, but they're still heels.
At least they're
Let's
at
see.
least like.
Thank you, Jeremiah, for
Yeah, they're
gifting
chunky. They're chunky.
2 community
Oh,
subs.
He's gonna.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank
Thanks
you.
for the gift of tier 1 subs.
Right? 10 out of 10.
I was thanking them while I was muted on your side.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the subs.
Thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate you, brother.
Alright, so for the first time in forever, Silkaz is going to actually use his rapier.
Hell
Oh my
yes.
God.
And he.
Are
Hmm?
they close enough?
Nani?
You would have to step 5 more feet forward to be in melee range.
Rude. But that's okay. I was gonna. You'll get there eventually. And if it hits, it's gonna slap some psychic blades on there.
Hell yes. What was the number?
Oh, that's an 11.
That unfortunately will not hit. You find your rapier getting caught up in like the hard bone-like cartilage that is the spines on this creature.
The equivalent of hitting it with a toothpick.
Yep.
He's like,
Almost like
shit.
it's a devil made out of spines.
Bones.
Interesting.
And that's gonna be his turn.
Okie dokie. Easy enough. Jeremina, it is your turn. You have just been pinballing on the health, as it were, and you now have the ability to retaliate against this creature. What would you like to do?
Cool. I'm going to look at Marty and Ray and I'm going to say, I'm so sorry, babies. I gotta step forward and block this tunnel. Fucking... Olin? Olin. I love you so
Olin
much.
can't even see you.
Sponge. And Jermina's going to, like... Whereas Olin, like, backflipped and did a really cool parkour trick, I think Jeremina just very, like, walks over like the devil as much as she can. And she's going to get right here, and that she is going to proc an attack of opportunity from doing that.
Okay, fair enough. The creature will take that. Attack of opportunity.
God, he's gonna crit and, like, devour my soul.
Hey, then we meet you down
Oh,
there.
he did crit. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Joking.
No, I am not, unfortunately.
Wait, you have an inspiration. Can you, like,
No,
Make
that's
that-
the luck.
Jason's inspirations don't carry.
no, you
No,
have
I
an
gave you one
inspiration.
at the
Oh, I
beginning
got
of the
one?
session.
Yeah.
But that's for you.
But does
I
it
don't
work
want
on... I was gonna say, I don't think it
No.
works like luck.
You can make it disadvantage on. You can
Well, that's
put
up
the
to
reroll
him.
on,
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
impose disadvantage with.
Oh,
okay.
Don't.
Let's
Do
see
you
what-
want Jeremina to die?
Sure.
Okay.
How much
Alright.
damage?
Let's fucking do it. Come on, this is
Let's
hardcore
go.
mode, bitches. Let's go.
12 points of piercing damage, Jeremina, as the creature lashes out at you with not disadvantage.
Look at the
Ow.
girl.
Okay.
But you do get your move in. You can get to where you wanted to go.
Cool. Jeremy's gonna pick there.
Ow.
And she's gonna look at Olin and say, Baby, I think you want to get back in over there, okay? I've got it from this side. But I've got to hold the tunnel.
Olin's just not gonna answer right now. Just because I can't do it, because I'm starting to cough, so I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. But yeah, I think she's gonna hold... She's gonna, like, kind of take a step forward. And she's gonna brace herself for the cultists.
Well, the only thing I'm gonna remind you is the tunnel is 2 ways. That's another reason why Olin was out there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Jeremina?
I cannot hold my action after taking movement, right?
No, I believe you can. It does
Okay.
consume your reaction to do so, but otherwise, I think you're fine.
That's fine. I can't. Jeremina probably isn't going to use her shield for anything. Cool. I'm going to hold my action. If any motherfucker gets within 5 feet of me, I am hitting them.
Okay, easy enough. And with that, we go back to the top of the round. Olin, it is your turn. For those on this side, the V22 side of the chamber, you do hear the ruckus that is the cultists inside the room. You do hear them struggle with the door briefly, and then things get quiet. And then echoing through the sort of tube-like chambers of the hallways that sort of combined this dungeon, you hear footsteps, and they do appear to be getting closer.
Which way are they? Which way are they coming from?
Yes.
Okay. So Olin sees her looking that way, and already moving. So Olin is because we don't know how close they're gonna be.
You would know the fact that they were struggling with the door and then just departed the chamber,
Yeah,
or at least some of them did.
He knows.
So
he knows basically to his side. There's a straight shot to this spot.
Yeah,
because that's where
they're gonna have
from.
to. They're gonna have to basically walk around.
Yeah, but we don't.
Which
know
means
about
they will get here eventually.
Yeah. All right.
But
So Olin.
not right now.
Yeah. So Olin will take the opportunity and stab.
Mm-hmm.
Come
Go ahead and do so. Just a flat roll, as no longer flanked.
Yeah, there's no flank or anything, so it's just a flat roll. But
Yep.
he does get sneak because people are next
Yes.
to him. 13 to hit.
13 will not hit.
Yeah, and then offhand, 21.
That will hit and proc sneak.
And proc sneak. So that is a 1 point of damage. Because I'm doing shit tonight. Feature, sneak attack, damage. Come on, give me damage. Fuck!
Oh my god.
Man,
Okay.
Stop begging
fucked
Foundry
tonight.
for shit.
The creature howls in pain, but seems to be just at the level of vitality it was at prior to your attack.
All right, and then Olin will keep an ear out for the right side of the map for
Okay.
the cultists.
Okay,
And that's my turn.
fair enough. Marty, it is your turn.
Cool. Marty will take a look at the battle map and say, EV3, move to the right. Left, to the right. Left. That way, yes.
Meow.
And EV3 will try to hit this thing again with advantage this time because
It is
we're
flanked.
flanking.
Indeed.
Come on, big money, no whammies. I say to Evray very politely, I respect your choices.
A 13 will not hit, unfortunately.
Fuck! I trusted
Even with
you.
all that help, Jesus.
Yeah, right. And so the Marty will sort of move so she can see sort of like both hi Jazz. You can't see it, but she's like pushing her paws into my fucking head. But anyways. Sorry. She will fire her fucking crossbow.
Okay,
22 to hit.
that will hit. Go
Thank
ahead and roll
fuck.
damage.
9 points of damage. That's max
Ooh.
damage.
That is great damage. You see the bolt boom, disappear into the creature's flesh, and it sort of brings its hand down to try to stem the bleeding or whatever. But the fletchings are past the skin. It was such a well placed hit that it just sort of it's in there now. It's just hanging out.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, that's fucking horrible, she says as she pulls another crossbow bolt out and starts loading again.
Right, it is the creature's turn.
Woohoo!
Now, very much able to see the things that are going on around it. It is going to strike at EV3
Of course.
with a 12 to hit.
That won't hit.
That won't hit. Okay, it will swing at it again
Alright.
with a 13 to hit.
That also will not hit.
I'm rolling flat. I was rolling better at disadvantage. What is
It's
happening?
because I was nice to Avray. I was nice. I'm sorry,
Nice
I called you
to
Avray.
Foundry.
I'm sorry, I called you Avray. You're
I can't
Foundry.
believe
I
you would insult
apologize.
Foundry like
I
that.
apologize.
Okay. And then finally, it will take its lashing tail, and I will go ahead and decide whether or not it strikes at Silkez or Olin on a D4 roll. Odds Silkez, evens Olin.
If
And
it hits
at
me, it
disadvantage.
doesn't.
And also at disadvantage because EV3 will go ahead and block.
Oh, fair enough. So it will be towards Olin, but at disadvantage,
It's still gonna hit.
which is good because one of those was a crit.
Oh my god.
A 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Oh
Wasn't a
yeah,
crit. Been a
but it's the
You're
damn.
welcome.
But here's the problem. I think his average is still gonna hurt. It's still gonna knock him out.
Oh fuck.
7 points of damage, piercing.
Olin is off by 2. He's still up.
Oh my god.
All right, so the tail lashes, and once again, one of the spikes, boom, hits you, Olin. But you are still standing. All right, with that, the creature's turn is over. Everyone is very relieved. Reya is going to, seeing EV3 sort of step in front of the creature, she is going to go ahead and, with her sword still alight with the with the smite, is going to sort of just grab onto EV3 and swing herself around EV3 in between Marty and EV3, landing on the other side, and as she does, carry through the momentum to just bring her sword down to the best of her ability on this creature.
She's so fucking cool.
Ooh. Meets the AC. So she boom hits it. The flame does nothing, but she still does damage with her magical longsword. Which 6, 7, for 12 points of damage. The creature lurches to the side as she hits it, and it doesn't seem to be doing very well. All right, with that, Silkez, it is your turn.
Jason, does it have to be immune to fire damage?
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. You know, if you know what, if Chris Perkins is watching the stream and he tells me that it is no longer immune to fire damage, I will let it happen. I will let it happen.
I just I have two second level spell slots yet, and my first thought was EV3's arm is in the devil. EV3's arm is made of metal. I can light that bitch up.
Oh shit, that would have been awesome. But yeah, no. Save it for later because I do gratuitous battle descriptions, so
God
I'm sure
bless.
it'll come up later.
Heat metal is fucking broken. I think it today.
In the
Well-
meantime,
We still have to hunt down Amric, and all I'm saying is that I have a metal chain, so all we have to do is wrap up his arm. And then Jermina's like, light him up, boys!
jeepers. Can Silkez see out into the hallway? From where he is, even a little bit?
Yes, you do have Olin there a little bit, but you can kind of see the details, right? The tunnel, the bubbling shit river, the whole good shit.
Silkez is going to basically call and say, "Can either of you let me know if someone is coming down this hallway, please?"
Olin just nods as he's super focused because he's almost dead.
Great. Thank you, Olin. I would heal you again, but I actually I can't. I have 3 fucking first level spell slots left. I can give Olin a sick little. I can like put a band-aid on his gaping
just
wound.
Just give me an ibuprofen.
It's gonna be okay, champ.
Give me some ibuprofen.
Little Hello Kitty band-aid on
some
Olin.
ibuprofen and rub some dirt in it. We're fine, bro. We're good. It's all good.
Yeah, because I only have one spell slot left, so if you wouldn't mind doing some healing, that'd be very helpful.
We're all just getting used to what our battle strategies are. That's all this is.
As you all are saying this
Oh my
aloud,
fucking God.
Reya will say, I still have a little bit of healing left, saving it just in case.
Olin, you get 10.
What are these fucking cure wound rolls right now?
They're
What?
great.
And it's keeping us alive!
That was a max dice roll, wasn't that? Or is that a 9?
No,
It
it's
was
just
a
shy.
9.
It's just shy.
Oh, it's a
Five.
7. Oh my fucking God.
Oh yeah, 7.
Good roll.
That's so godly. I love it. Thank you. Owen
You're
can
welcome.
survive maybe
I'm trying
one
to make
more
sure you
attack.
don't fucking die.
Hey, you're all just afraid you don't want to meet Reginald the farmer. I'm just putting it out there.
I think it would be hilarious to meet Reginald the farmer on the way to Candlekeep.
Reginald the farmer, OP, please nerf.
This motherfucker's gonna have so many feats. Alright, let's go.
Alright, that's his turn.
Okay, Silkez, that ends your turn. Therefore, it is Jeremina's turn, anchoring the crew.
Cool. Have they turned around the tunnel yet?
They have not, but you do hear the sounds of footsteps getting ever closer.
Are they coming from behind or in front of me?
They're coming from what you would assume is both sides of the tunnel, but you can't really be sure if that's just the echo in here or if it's that there's a lot of people coming.
Cool. Okay. Let me double check something very super quickly. Okay, yes. Awesome. Okay, my voice can boom out loud. Alright, cool. I am going to use my turn. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy
Okay.
as a bonus action using Quickened, and I'm basically going to call out Thamira is dead. Leave if you want to be next.
Oh,
Right.
leave or you will be next.
Cool, that's it. I just wanted to scare them off.
Fair enough. All right. Top of the order. As you do that, Jeremina, you do hear. I keep using the term ruckus, so I'm just going to use it again. You do hear a little bit of stutter step and sort of ruckus amongst the people, and then talking, screaming, yelling back and forth, bouncing off the walls. There are still some footsteps approaching the group, but amidst all the chaos, you're not sure how many may have been influenced by what you said.
Yay.
Olin, it is your turn.
Alright, can he... Okay, this is just to make sure. He can't see anybody at that corner of where that hallway is, right?
No, it is still all just sounds.
Okay. So if that's all he sees, he's going to take his attacks on the Bone Devil.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to strike.
Alright, come on.
You do have advantage because you are flanked with EV3.
Let's go, EV3. Give me... that's a natural motherfucking 20, bitch.
That will hit, and you get sneak attack. So
Crit, so that's a 9. Oh, finally, good rolls. Come on. Give me this
Come on.
motherfucking sneak attack on a crit. Please.
we love rogues who crit on sneak attack.
Oh,
What are
God.
these dice rolls, you bitch? Hold on.
But
That
can I still
hurt.
get a victorious noise from EV3?
Well,
And then Rusty Dagger, advantage 15 to hit on it.
that will hit.
Damage. 4. So 4 plus
Nice.
17, 21 points of damage.
Mark, explain to me how Olin puts this creature.
God bless.
Olin hearing Jeremina's call, like, because obviously it echoed like a fucking boss, and he hears that they're still enclosing, he's going to see the Bone Devil wailing away. He's going to cut into the thigh to make him drop to a knee, and with Eula's dagger, he's going to make a Barovian comment and put it into the side of his neck.
We call that the Barovian necktie, kid. The creature, as you slash at the leg, it does fall down, and you sort of reach around its neck, and the life leaves its body, and it falls to the ground. And as it does, you sort of see it begin to dissipate, fade into ash and cinder, and no body remains.
At that time, because I didn't think about that, Olin will make a comment, but it's in a language I assume nobody understands, which is Barovian.
Fair enough. All right, now for the indulgent part. The cultists round the corner. Everyone explain to me how you take out however many cultists it is you are interested in narrating.
Hi, I'm raising my hand.
I'm in.
We'll just go with since Olin is obviously slightly busy. What's that?
Can we please take a break?
Yes, we absolutely can. That is actually a great point to take a break. So we're going to take a break. The mechanical portion of our combat is finished. I'm doing a little bit of indulgent combat description after this, and then we'll get into sort of the aftermath of this combat. So
DM, I still need a good noise from EB3.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back, guys.
We beat the
everyone.
shit out of Grandma.
Speaking of,
God damn.
switched up my hand name.
Hey,
Fuck
everybody.
Grandma.
Well, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. The heavy combat has resolved at the end of the dungeon under Van Thamper Villa. And I do want to thank our sponsor, Domino's Pizza, for bringing truly, truly subpar breadsticks. And if, for whatever reason, Domino's would like to change the content of this ad, they can reach out to us through Twitch.
Bro, subpar breadsticks. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I calls it like I sees them. All right. With that in mind, we return to the dungeon. The barbed devil has just been fallen by Olin's blades, and there is a raucous set of footsteps, disagreeing voices, and other unsundry things that are groups of cultists coming to charge the chamber, responding to Thelmara's whistle signal. And as you all are in the hallway, you see these groups of cultists turn and sort of come around the corners. And with that, I would like to afford my party a opportunity to wholesale engage in cultist murder for the purposes of characterization and just good times. Because these guys, as we know, are paper thin. So, to you, the party,
Glass bones.
how would you like to clear out the rest of this dungeon? You tell me how it is you would like to kill some of these cultists.
I'm gonna let them enjoy it.
Silkes is going to see that Olin has that handled, and he's going to turn around to look down the hallway, and when he sees that the cultists are running towards them, he walks up beside Jeremina and just like puts his hand out in front of her and says, just gently, Jeremina, I'm gonna need you to get behind me.
Oh, okay. And she'll kind of hobble over and get behind him, sort of bunch up behind him.
And Silkes is going to straighten his shoulders. He's going to lift his leg up and stomp it down and cast Earth Tremor all the way down the hallway.
All right. Yeah, you do so, and as your foot hits the ground, the tremors shake through the earth, and the first thing you note is that there is a river of crap here, because it is indeed a sewer. So these cultists, you see their feet start to shake underneath them. Several of them have to adjust their footing, and eventually, your spell sort of rolls towards them along the tunnel. And with that rolling sensation comes a wave. A brown wave, as it were, which strikes them, and several are put off their feet. Others are able to weather the storm, and there are several who just end up in the sewer river and are doing their best to sort of struggle to the side.
Reaching around him, I think Jeremina sort of pops up, resting her mass against, I don't know a good way to describe it, but she kind of pops both of her hands over his shoulders, and Silkes can kind of hear her like chewing on her tongue as if she's aiming, and then she'll kind of, and she'll say, pew pew. And as the sparks go out, she'll drop down, sort of twist, as if she's waltzing with him, draw her wings up, and cocoon the two of them from the blast. And I think she presses their noses together, and she says, hi, baby.
Hello?
At which point, all of the disrupted methane from inside the bubbling shit river, it, frankly speaking, pops. The flame from Jeremina's spell erupts it, and there are screams.
No,
Right
Brutal
before, right
screams.
before the huge explosion, Silka's just, is this necessary?
My God, are there screams? And those cultists are dead, or they will die from methane poisoning. One or the other.
My mama always said that when you found the one, there'd be sparks.
So, as this big explosion goes off, the flame breaks around Jermina's windshield. Marty, what are you up to?
She's in the room and she just hears it.
Yeah, Marty just sort of like hears the boom and like sees like the flash of fire, like sort of like the light up. It's like, oh god. And she will sort of take her crossbow and run out into the hall and see the groups of people coming from both sides. And she'll just say like, ugh, god damn it again. EV3, can you get in there? And yeah, EV3 will go in and basically do what Mark and we'll basically do an Olin and just start bashing into people one by one with their broken off arm. And any that try to get out of the way of EV3 is popped down by Marty with an sorry, like aiming for knees. They end up in the river, they drown, it's bad.
And at one point, there's a particular brutish cultist, very well built, may even carry some levels in barbarian. Comes around the corner and looks at EV3. At which point, EV3 is like, and the cultist sort of drops down into a stance, and EV3 just, it's one good hand lashes out as quick as possible, and pulls the cultist's robes, drives the cultist down to the ground, takes its arm in its other hand, and just boom, boom.
Stay dead!
It only has one hand, so basically what does it kicks him in the chest, knocks him down, holds his down and then hits him. There you go.
Gave EV3 briefly 3 arms.
No, that might happen, we don't know.
You are correct. Yeah, actually, EV3 lifts its leg, sort of drags it against the guy's leg, pushing his kneecap wildly out of place, to which he screams, and then EV3 bashes his head in with EV3's own arm.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to figure out a new arm. Punk. And that's what Marty does.
Olin, would you like to take care of anything?
Is there anything you'd like to mop up as
after your eyebrows get fucking singed off?
Olin sees everybody spreading out and just attacking the cultists. Olin's just gonna stand there and watch and just watch what they're doing. And if any of them gets through and manages to attack Olin, he's just gonna literally like sidestep and stab.
One does make it through. He sort of menaces you wildly with a mace. Takes one wild swing with it. You can tell it's far too heavy for him. He swings past you, and you just sort of step to the side. And he.
Why would you do that? That's not the right weapon for this. You go try again. That singed attack fucked Olin's throat. That's what it's gonna be. Fuck it.
The cult. Well, it's not the cult of the Dead 3, but the cultists underneath Van Thamper Manor have been purged, and suddenly, as stinky as it may be, it is quiet down here. Before we conclude, we've got about 5 or so minutes. Is there anything you guys would like to take a look at or discuss over like active voice before we get on to next session? Yes, Marty.
Marty would like to identify the weird cube.
Okay. You take the cube out of your pocket or pouch or wherever it is you had stored it. Trace a however it is you cast Identify.
Pulls out
Is
her
it?
big old book.
Yep. Okay, the big old book, of course.
Are you sure you want to do this in a shitty sewer?
Oh no, it'll be fine. Well, I'm gonna go back into the room. Obviously, there's a table in there.
So, wherever it is you go to cast it, whether it be the desk in the room or the floor before you, you place down the box. You take a look at it. Okay, well, it has mazes on it, and it could be a artifact from this place or that place, Cholton, perhaps. You flip through. There is a lot of searching involved, but eventually you do find a corresponding entry in your magical item compendium, for lack of a better term.
Her dungeon master's guide, if you will.
Yes, as it were. And you find that this item would be known as a Infernal Puzzle Box. It is a cube-shaped container composed of airtight interlocking parts made to be found from materials in the Nine Hells. And it would contain something of importance, something that would be locked away for whatever reason. It's almost like like an infernal safe. The tome that you're reading from would describe the fact that it would be a object that was small enough to fit inside. So that would suggest that it couldn't be a large item. There's no shrinking dynamics or anything like that at play here. So it is, whatever it is can fit inside that like 6-inch by 6-inch box that you picked up.
One second. Ah, damn, she's too smart. Marty will take the puzzle box and hold it up to Reya and say, "Do you know what this is?" Or, he has it on him.
No, I haven't seen anything like that before.
Okay. And Marty tried to open it.
Okay, go ahead and make a investigation check.
Marty, after you're done, can you help me figure out what this dagger is?
Oh, yeah, sure. Come on. Motherfucker! That would be a nat one.
No, whatever lock system that this particular safe uses is very, very complex and very, very confusing.
All right, Mr. Nice Dwarf. This one. And she will continue to try to open it until someone stops her. And basically that's going to be her Rubik's Cube for the next road trip.
Marty!
Hell.
Marty, put it down.
Oh, yeah, sorry. She'll tuck it back into her pocket. Your dagger?
Yeah, he takes it out of the little pocket in his corset and holds both pieces. So it seems to have been broken.
Oh, well, we can fix that. She'll take a look at it.
Okay, you flip through your compendium of magic items. And inside the section known as Dragon Cult Artifacts, there is a entry about a minor dagger that matches the description of the knife before you. It is known as Fang. It is a +1 dagger, but currently the enchantment is broken because the dagger itself is broken. So you would need to find someone to repair it.
Could Marty repair it?
I would say, do you have proficiency in smithing tools?
I do. And I know how to make a +1 item.
Then absolutely you could repair it. I would say that it would take the duration of a long rest to do so, though.
And we would probably also need to go back to Gimbal and Sons, so...
Yeah, I need access to a smithing area. But Marty will relay that information back to Silka. It's like, well, its name is Fang. I can fix it up, though. Don't worry about it. It was a dragon cultist thing.
I believe it.
Yeah, but it has what's typically known as a +1 enchantment on it. Basically, it's a little bit more accurate.
Oh, interesting. I've no idea what a +1 is, but I'm glad it's more accurate.
When thrown at a target, it typically hits 1 grade higher on average.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But anyways, yeah, let me know if you want me to fix that up, though. It's been a while since I've done any sort of magic smithing. And speaking of Jeremina,
Jazz!
what in the world is your armor made out of?
Oh. This?
Yeah, I thought, like, the claws go right through it.
Oh, yeah. It's stage armor.
It's made of cardboard and dreams.
I'm making you something.
No, I'm fine. I'm fucking rich now.
True.
She's going to walk into the room. And she has a difficult choice in front of her. I get to roll my D3.
Actually, before we go back up, do we want to throw out whatever we don't need? Because Marty's bag of holding must be getting pretty full now.
Well, I think we should go through it in, not a sewer. Just in case we want to keep
Jeremina
anything.
is in the room now, and she's going to back up against the wall. And she's gonna pop her neck, and she takes the shield, but she like she takes her belt off. I think she struggles her fake armor off, and then she's gonna say, "Alright, babies, the last time I did this, I almost dislocated my hip. Are we ready?"
What are you going to do?
She backs up against the wall, and she's going to charge forward and leap onto the bed.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
Is it an actual bed?
Yes, most certainly is.
She lands starfish on the bed, and oh my god, this is really comfortable.
Actually, you know what?
Okay. I'm glad it's comfortable. You know, I thought it would hurt your chest more to land like that on a bed, but I suppose not.
Actually,
She'll turn. Baby, do you know what kind of beating my chest took? And Neron took my implants out.
I can't even think of anything to say back.
All right, and on that note, where is it you all are going to be proceeding to after this?
I guess to fucking Zaj, I guess. You know, where else were we supposed to go to report that we purged, you know,
we should go take a nap,
official?
is what we should do.
And take a nap, Yeah, because it's late. It is late, oh my god.
I think we should, I think Jeremina, she's gonna be like, you know what? I think, what time is it? Late?
Oh, it's so late.
I know we should take a nap, but you know what? With how much Zalj has been keeping up, Derek, or whatever the fucking guy's name is, you know, our little detective friend.
O'Sullivan?
Yeah, O'Sullivan. Oh my god. You think I'd remember that? We should wake him up. We should go wake him up right now. We should go wake him up and demand that he gives us attention.
Well, we don't know where Zodge lives. Unless he's
Well,
lives at the barracks.
Well, yeah, we just go to his office and we say we need to talk to Zodge right now.
Probably tell us to leave.
I was also struck by the image that we leave the sewers and, like, Jetto is running towards us as we look like we do.
Yeah, and he's like, ooh, same fam.
Actually, speaking of NPCs that are important to us, where's Reya?
Yeah, where's Reya?
She's sort of pacing.
Oh my god, we have to carry Thavius out.
Thinking to
Yeah.
herself, mostly kind of just doing some sort of mental tabulation. She seems very disconnected from everything that's happening.
Reya, we're about to leave. Do you want to take Thavius with us?
Yes, we should bring him for burial or something, I suppose.
Yeah. She
I'm sorry, baby.
diamond, but maybe
Yeah.
we'll get lucky.
Oh, the
Well,
diamond market is an absolute racket right now. There's
we-
no way we're going to be able to get one.
But for Thaddeus Krieg, maybe. I don't know.
We got a bunch of money. I mean, I'm sure we can pinch something together for him.
Well, if nothing else, let's get out of this sewer.
Baby, would you mind if I carried him? I just think it's something that he'd want.
Certainly.
Can that be the end? Can we cut right there?
And with that, as you all and the body of Thavius Krieg, a smile slightly on its face, are ascending out of the sewer under the Thamper Villa. This has been Dyson Dynamics, everybody, as brought to you by subpar pizza chain Domino's. And if for whatever reason Domino's would like to change the substance of this ad, they can reach us through our Twitch or on our Discord, which if you're watching this and are not a member of our Discord, I would absolutely recommend that you come and join us. We talk about breaking the Dungeons & Dragons game with absolute efficacy.
Absolutely.
100% just break this motherfucker. Watsy watches this stream in fear. All that being said, everybody, see you next week. Glad to finally have the finale of Act 1 under the way. And with that, upon the next long rest, the party will rise to level 5.
Hey.
And with that,
And
that is where we will leave it.
Act 1 is
Bye,
finished.
guys.
Bye,
This is-
everyone.